Here's why you need to actually chase discomfort. And this is why I don't wish you success actually. I wish that your path is as hard as possible. And I wish the same for my own path. The reality is, if you look at all successful people, all these entrepreneurs, all these, kind of people who've developed great things and everybody looks up to them, they all had something kind of off in their life, right? They had some issues, whether it be family or personal struggles or something that they overcame. And these are the things that allow you to go to that next level of having a really deep reason as to why you want to do certain things. A lot of people have relationship issues within their family. Maybe they come from one parent households. All of this stuff is not a coincidence that the majority of successful people have kind of a broken past. And it doesn't mean that if you don't have a broken past, you can't be successful. But I'm pointing to it to show you that a lot of people in this world have a lot of trauma, have a lot of issues. And a lot of times we think, oh man, I have all these issues. They're holding me back from everything. I would actually, beg you to think about this in a different way. View those as logs for your fire. These are the things that are giving you that edge over other people who don't have these kind of struggles. And I know it may seem completely just like weird. You're like, Ryan, what are you talking about? But I'm really talking from personal experience. When you have certain difficulties, they actually allow you to go further because you've seen and experienced things that other people haven't experienced. And it just takes, your level of commitment to a whole new level, a whole new deeper level of forcing yourself to work at, an intensity that a lot of people just would simply not do because they're like, why do I need to do that? And when you go through struggles, when you have like personal family issues, when you just have a lot of things going on, you actually have the fuel for your fire. But a lot of times people don't use that fuel. They don't realize it's fuel, which is the craziest thing. A lot of successful people have very, broken families, or that families that they came from, right? And that caused them to realize a lot of things and caused them to, push harder and actually become successful and overcome failure and just keep pushing when things get so difficult. So that's why I wish that, you have a hard time, because having a hard time means you learn a lot and it actually prepares you better for your future self. Having a hard time now teaches you all the lessons so that later on, one day when you do become successful, you already learned all the lessons required. And then that saves you from having to learn those lessons later. So that's why I wish, everybody wants there to be, sunshine and rainbows. But what we really need is the thunderstorms, the tornadoes, the hurricanes, because that's what builds you. That's what strengthens you. And that's what roots you in times of complete uncertainty. And it allows you to find yourself. And when you find yourself, then and only then will you have the tools necessary for success.